Midterm. Rising prices are among the top concern for voters. Inflation's at another record high right now. Prices shooting up more than 9% in just this past year. So data expert Garrett Archer is taking us inside the numbers.
As gas prices begin falling, market analysts and economists really focused in on today's inflation release by the Bureau of Labor Statistics, hoping to see some cooling inflation numbers. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. Prices rose dramatically again. The national June inflation rate pegged at 9.1%, the highest number since November of 1981, more than 40 years ago. It has been a rapid climb. In May of 2020, only 26 months ago, by the way, inflation came in at 0.1%. Inflation didn't really take off until early 2021, and it has been on a tear ever since. This isn't the country's first run-up with inflation. In fact, the trends are remarkably consistent with inflation in the 1970s. Though it's slightly milder, rates have already hit double digits by February of 1973 in the same time frame. But there are 8 metro areas in the U.S. with inflation rates above 10%. The Phoenix metro is one of them. It's the second highest, in fact, at 12.3, just behind urban Alaska. Looking at inflation splits by categories, housing and rent are a big overall driver here in Phoenix, rising more than double year over year compared to the rest of the U.S. to 15.9%. Other categories are at or even lower than the inflation rate that other areas in the country are seeing. Other inflation drivers in Phoenix: fuel and utilities up almost 10%. Gasoline up 77% since last year. But of course, we all know this. All energy sources in Phoenix are up over 43%. Now, obviously, this is not great news. Based on this data, the feds could move even more aggressively on raising interest rates. But there is some good news here. Food and energy are extremely volatile, so there is another inflation measure called the core CPI rate that doesn't account for them. And this metric actually fell in June from over 6% to 5.9%. With a look inside the numbers, I'm Garrett Archer, ABC 15, Arizona.
Garrett, thanks.